Welcome to a brand new episode of the Real Life Podcast, a member of the Nation Network of Podcasts and delivered by DoorDash.
Welcome to Real Life, everyone.
What is going on right now?
I think that I'm in love with Matthew Tkachuk.
Are you guys all drunk?
Episode 405 of the Real Life Podcast, brought to you by the HGA Group, our lovely title sponsors, here to make your business better. They going to be, they have a whole golf tournament? Or not this year? Last year, I remember they were like at the flamethrower.
Oh, they had everything, but they got their own golf tournament this year.
Yeah. Anyway, shout out to the HGA Group. Shout out to Cattail Crossing, where we will be in, should I do the math? So 24 hours will be tomorrow at 1. So like 20.
Almost wrapping up.
It's like 19 and a half hours away from the start of the Oilersnation Open.
I'm going to have a good idea by 1 o'clock tomorrow as I cruise around in my cart, how everybody's doing.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a lay of the land.
Yes.
Hopefully by this time tomorrow, you will be truckless.
So I call
Truck Watch, hashtag Truck Watch.
So I call our friends at Sherwood Ford.
Yeah, and they say,
I was like,
someone gets hold of one.
I was like, well, what do you need from me? He goes, oh, make sure the truck's clean. And I'm like, okay, well, when Jay handed it off to me, a lot of crumbs in there, but I guess that's my problem to deal with.
Hey, you know what? That should fit your
I got a $3 wash I got to put on the Bronco for the tournament.
Yeah.
That should fit though, because you as a avid truck eater,
Yeah.
I feel like that just fits within your lifestyle.
Yeah.
The other day, my girlfriend left half of an eaten Nutri-Grain, like crunchy granola bar, Nature Valley granola bar. Yeah. And that thing is just, nothing but crumbs.
Yeah.
So yeah, the truck's not clean right now, but it's not my fault. See how I deflected blame. Anyways, I was talking to Sherwood Ford and I was like, hey, what do you need from me for the golf tournament? They're like, oh, drive it here, like park it here, make sure it's visible here, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, yeah, like talking about the chances of a hole in one. I'm like, yeah, but that's a like hole to it cattails, like 200 yards. He goes, yeah, but we actually got them to move it closer. So it's only 160 for the guys. It's like, oh, great. That's what I wanted to hear.
Someone's going to do it.
Someone's going to do it.
Someone's going to do it. Oh, this is so good.
I can't wait.
It's 145 for the ladies tees as well.
I just have this vision.
Yeah, I know.
Of someone draining it.
It just makes so much sense.
And then I find out.
So
I go live on all Oilers Nation socials, not knowing exactly where at Cattail Crossing you are, but I run. I get out of the cart with Princey and I sprint from hole to hole looking for you just to announce what happened to get your first reaction. I've got these dreams. I've got big dreams.
So I now have it in my brain that you will prank me at some point. So I don't know how to react at any point because I don't quite frankly believe you.
Any roar on the course and you're just going to see your Emchuck just shiver.
Color goes from my face. It'll be bad, but whatever. That's life.
I'm excited.
Life, I guess.
It's supposed to be 900 degrees tomorrow, which is I think
hot.
Nation tourney first.
It is going to be sweltering.
It's been hot before, but 30, it's like 31 tomorrow.
I don't know about 31 before. That's a new high.
Yeah. I think that's,
and I need to keep it on the rails because I have a slow pitch semifinal that night. So the heat and some booze.
Well, what time is the semifinal?
7:45. So I'll have time for it.
You've got, exactly.
Time to nap her up. I'm super nervous about the truck. I'm super excited for the times we're going to have. Our boy, Ryan Dennis. Or Denis. We need to figure that out tomorrow too.
Oh, that's the first order of business.
He bought us matching hats.
Oh, that's so
What kind of hats you guys wearing? Oh, wow. Look at those.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
that's going to be perfect on a day like tomorrow.
That is awesome.
I've always wanted to buy one of those and my girlfriend wouldn't let me.
I wanted one too.
So this is great.
I didn't have to buy it.
I didn't buy it. It was a gift.
Loophole.
Oh, that's awesome.
Can
you pull off the backswing in those? Fuck it.
You'll find out.
I was just emailing him to get the pronunciation of his last name. Make sure we're saying it right, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Let me see. Is that a French last name? I got you.
It's Denis.
Oh, Denis.
Yeah,
it is Denis?
I think it is for sure Denis. Didn't we have a Denis? A goalie? There was a goalie named
Jan Denis.
Was he an Oiler?
I don't know.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I thought so.
Jan Denis. When was
And wasn't he sneaky good?
I don't remember.
Or am I thinking of Mathieu Guérin?
Mathieu Guérin?
He was
shootout
good
specialist, Mathieu Guérin.
That was Mike Morrison.
Well, Guérin too, though. Guérin was good in the shootouts. Jan Denis spent 1 season with the Oilers or 2 seasons with the Oilers / Barons. Appeared in 4 games for the Oilers. Not good numbers. Not good at all. Good AHL goalie though. key piece of the Barons going on 2 playoff runs in 2012 and 2013. But only ever appeared in 55 NHL games played. And there's your history lesson on Jan Denis. Obscure Oiler of the week, which actually feels like a segment we could do if we were good at holding on to our segments. But we're not. Actually, though,
we are chalm out on our own segment.
We are chalm out.
That does tie into something here. We want more reviews and
rate and reviews.
Rate us poorly, greatly, preferably greatly, and greatly, and then poorly, and then rip us in the review. And what we are going to do is we're going to make it worth your while potentially. If you leave us a review, Apple Podcasts, whatever, leave us a review. One of the ones where it's not just 5 stars, but you like write out a review as well. Every week, every Thursday, we'll pick from them and someone's getting a prize. Yeah, we'll leave it to like the top 3 or whatever. Cause it's not like we're going to get hundreds a week, or if we do, great. I love you all for doing that. Get a couple. But if we get 5, we can read them all. Yeah. And then we'll vote. And then the winner gets a prize. Yep. And the prize will vary. I think we're going to start with free box of Oodle Noodle to start. Delish. In season, we'll move to Nation Gear. We'll have other partners we want to give some stuff away to you. But that's a fun way to engage. This is like Bag Milk's voicemail on Better Late Than Never. Yeah. Yes, please leave me voicemails. And you can win prizes. Free box of Oodle Noodle coming next Thursday to whoever leaves us the best review. Yes. Last night's voicemail, just as an FYI for Better Late Than Never, was outstanding. I'm listening to the episode, which I wonder if I think it's the current one. Which one? How'd it go? We were just, there was a lot of callbacks to old episodes. There's beef now in the voicemail. The callers are now beefing with each other. Excellent. It's excellent. I'm having a really good time with it. Excellent. That's good. Very good. We did have a new review this last week. See? Actually came in 9 days ago. My bad. Chalm out. Yeah, the title is Chalm Out on Jay's Takes on Dad. That'll never die. Dad is part of the answer or the solution. This guy actually left us a review earlier in August. It's from Markman123469. Another 5-star rating, had a good laugh at getting called a bot by Chalmers on the last episode for my nice username. You can mark me as Chalm Out on Jay's brutal takes on enticing the idea of trading Bouchard. Dad is part of the solution. Hey, there's a BLTN reference. Thank you. That is part of the solution. That is part of the solution. Anyone can be traded. That's all I'm saying. And once again, my singular take is not we have to trade Bouchard right now. But if it means improving the team, especially in an area where we lack, you have to consider it. Have to. Yeah. Don't do it. There's no pressure on it. It's just, we know Bouchard is all offense, not so good defense at the moment. I believe in him. I believe he can. I believe he can figure it out. Sure. I believe or insulate him. I believe Dave Manson is going to teach him a thing or two about the dad life, or put him with a Jason Smith type player, and then he's fine. That's all it takes. Which means we have to part with Perry and a few other things. And what's going to happen there? Because today at an hour ago, Bob Stauffer says, and I know we're going to talk Flames, brilliant recovery from a difficult situation. How dare you praise Calgary, Bob Stauffer? By the NHL Flames GM Brad Treliving, with additions of now Kadri along with Huberdeau and Weegar. Battle of Alberta arms race is fully on. Neither team is done gearing up. Winky face. What does that mean, Bob? Well, Bob knows, and he always signals stuff, right? And for the most part, he's right. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Princey is in the building. All right. Well, we'll finish this topic and then we'll move over and then we'll talk about what I think Princey wants to talk about. Yeah. But so something's happening. Yeah. And now after what happened today, we don't have a choice. No. It's an arms race. And somehow we were sitting there shitting on Calgary 6 weeks ago, saying their whole team is screwed. Yeah. And we've seen what, and I'm just going to say this once, good GMing does. He turned a shitty situation and horrible arguably, situation. And this we debate, arguably could be considered a better team. They replaced the grit that was lost with Tkachuk. They've replaced the scoring point for point with Gaudreau, and they added a defensive piece. Yeah. So they turned 2 into 3 and 3 high caliber players. So
Anyways, I'm interested to see what Bob's winky face means.
Yes.
What does that mean? What is coming down the pipe? Does that mean we're going to get Calvin DeHaan? Does that mean Tyson Berry's out? Does that mean Fogel's being traded?
PTO.
Did you see what Gene Principe said on Bob Stauffer's show today?
No, I actually did not. This is going to be interesting.
For the Edmonton Oilers, Patrick Kane is plan A. Phil Kessel, plan B right now.
Oh my God. Gino, can't do that to me, Gino.
Okay.
No one tell
okay.
Liam.
Liam knows, and he was cheering already. He was fist pumping.
Let's unpack a Patrick Kane trade.
I don't even know how they afford it.
Well, there has to be massive. There has to be massive retention.
Half.
50, half. They have to take Barry,
and that brings it to like five and a quarter or something like that.
He's 10.5, right?
Something like that.
So Bob actually the other day on his show speculated on this exactly. So he said you take Kane
for 1 year of Kane.
So him and Spector were talking about how like good organizations never trade first round picks. You keep your first round picks every year.
That is the biggest bullshit statement ever.
It's just not.
It is
what? Unless you want to win the Stanley Cup.
Well, yeah, like Tampa Bay trades the first round pick.
Tampa Bay, like noted disaster.
Exactly. All the top contenders just throw. It's a Ponzi scheme. You throw next year's and next year's and next year's and next year's as long as you got your core.
So they said one player you would probably move your first for is a guy like Patrick Kane.
Oh.
Yeah. So if they retain half, it's 5.25. Fogel and Puljujarvi are the money because that's 5.75. So Fogel and Puljujarvi go the other way. Puljujarvi is one of the, kind of prospect future assets, and you throw in your first and you throw in probably something else.
And Patty Kane is okay. I'm trying to visualize. Is he right-handed?
He's left-handed, but he plays the right wing.
Perfect.
One-time shot. Yeah. So he would slide right into this top six.
So he's still good. Like, I don't care who you are.
92
Oilers
points
Nation.
Yeah, he had 92 points.
If essentially the trade removing the draft picks is Puljujarvi and Fogel for Patty Kane, that is the biggest no-brainer.
And also we could hear Kane to McDavid. That's just fun.
So many Kanes. So many Ryans.
Point per game in 9 of his last 10 seasons.
Is that good?
Well, I'll tell you what, someone signed a 7x7 deal today and he's got 1 point per game season in his whole career. So,
okay. So, okay. I didn't know. Is this fucking real? Like, is this real? Like, if we do that, that is worthy of the winky face emoji. Like going and signing fringe players does not deserve a winky face emoji.
Yeah. Like
loading up and using the term loading up. Then winky face amplification.
The idea of bringing Sam Gagner home, that's just fun. But that's not
fun.
That's not
just table stakes. You're just doing shit there, and that's fun. Like good stories.
Oh, you play the 1,000th game in Edmonton. Everybody loves it.
It makes so much sense.
Patrick Kane's gonna make us dance. Hear me out. Sam Gagner comes back. He's the one calling Patrick Kane, former line mate, the London Knights, and working on it together.
And then
they're bringing the band and then Corey Perry somehow. And we complete the triumvirate.
And Rob Schremp.
Yes.
Oh.
And Danny Savret.
Danny Savret from Rob Schremp and Savret.
All right.
Okay. So fuck. Patty Kane's A and who's B?
Phil Kessel. Phil the Thrill.
Oh, Gene said Kessel scores 35 goals on any next to any Oilers center.
Any of two.
Well, we also include a time machine with Phil Kessel, apparently.
Yeah. You know what, man? There's just certain people that just have that natural ability regardless of their fitness.
That's what I always wondered about.
And Phil is one of them. He doesn't fucking matter. He can be, that guy, he's such a strong skater. Mm-hmm. Like he moves and he can shoot.
That's what I've always wondered about that dude is because like if he gave his 100%, and he dedicated to fitness, and you don't hear the stories about how he only drank Coke on the bench instead of water. Yeah. Like what kind of player he would be. And yet here he is with a couple of Stanley Cups. And
how's his two-way play? Probably horrific.
Yeah,
I can see Phil not giving a shit about the other
backcheck is
guys.
optional at this stage. Come on,
man, Patty Kane. We still need to improve our defense.
I know, and that's the thing that just bugs me is like, hey, if
we are then the Harlem Globetrotters in the top 6.
If your thing is the first and a prospect in Puljujarvi to get 1 year of Kane, just go get Jacob Chikrin.
Oh,
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. But you know what's going to
I was
happen?
never off board.
You know what's going to happen? Okay. You know what's going to happen? I'm moved to betting talk really quick. Chikrin's going to Ottawa. It's like a fucking foregone conclusion. Now Ottawa is like pseudo low key hot.
Though you never know, because
Bet on them to make the playoffs.
John
now.
Stanton said Kadri to New York Islanders yesterday was a day or two away. So you never know.
So did Gregor. Gregor said he talked to multiple GMs and it was going to Islanders 7x7.
Yeah. Well, he got the 7x7, right? So there you go. Believe that.
You knew Calgary was going to find a way. Anyways.
No, I actually didn't because the whole thing of like Kadri turning down a trade there a few years ago, like that whole thing lingered. Okay, you know what we should do? Let's get set and let's get Printzy's take on this because I feel like we've been
He's just been gearing up.
He's been gearing up in the room.
Let's take a break,
yeah,
and then welcome the Printzy, Mr. Printz.
All right, Printzy. Busy day for you. First off, welcome back to Edmonton.
That was the
So Kadri signs and
where-
you get in your car and drive in to bombard the studio.
Where did you text me from? You were in Red Deer? Were
was
you at
the
the donut
longest-
windmill thing?
that was the longest drive from Airdrie to Edmonton I've ever done. Like I was filling up, grabbing some stuff, and I saw the lady from Sportsnet, Shayna, tweeted the Kadri's going somewhere, and then in my head it kind of clicked. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to go to Calgary because I'm loading up. I'm ready to go. I've got nothing else. So I got just outside of Red Deer and then I got like the Michael Scott. It's happening. It's happening. Everybody calm down from Ryan Pike just texting me, freaking out saying it's happening. It's happening. So I turned off. I've been sitting at Bauer Mall. I had to sit at Bauer Mall in Red Deer for a full hour.
Great mall.
Yeah, it was
Excellent
a nice
mall.
mall. It was good
Fantastic.
food. Yeah. But I had to wait for the details. I'm trying to calm Pike down, trying to get Mike Gold on this stuff. It was, and then I had to pull over in Leduc again because of the Monahan thing. And it's just, oh man, like this has been the biggest roller coaster off season I've ever been a part of.
Is this the best off season in Calgary history?
Well, if you think it's been like what, since July the 12th, they've lost Gaudreau, lost Kachuk, added Huberdeau, added Uyghur. Now they've added Kadri, subtracted Monahan. Like this is insane, man. Like
It's like an absolute. It's an organizational flip flop in the matter of like a month. Like this.
It's a whole new core. Like they just flipped the core.
yeah, for all the people that 2-3 years ago were saying blow up the core, get rid of them.
Well,
you
they
got
did
your
it.
wish.
Yeah, they got exactly
your
what they wanted.
absolute wish.
So what? So I know it's Monahan to Calgary. What's
to Montreal.
Montreal. Sorry, Monahan.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are the other pieces in the trade? Or is that all we know so far?
Everyone's speculating that just because of Monahan's history and his hip and all that kind of stuff, lack of production, that you're going to have to essentially sell him. So it sounds like that they've included that first round pick that they got from Florida. Can't confirm that, but that's what everybody's saying, just to kind of sell him off. Now,
$6 million. Is it one more year of $6 million?
yeah, one more year. And he's still on LTR IR right now. Could be off by the start of the season. So the weird thing is, I was listening on the way up, Ryan Leslie from Sportsnet, he said that it's not, nothing's announced yet because they might not be done. And I don't know what that means though.
Winky face emoji.
I don't know. Leslie is the eyeballs. He puts out the eyeballs and it sends everybody in Flamesnation into a complete panic and frenzy. And I'm trying to text him. He doesn't text me back until the deal is done. So who knows, man? We're going to sit here.
He's not going to let you beat him to the punch.
No, I know. And yeah, as soon as that happens too,
But it's worth trying.
Steinberg goes dark too, and he doesn't answer me till the trade goes
Steinberg,
dark.
you're in the tent, bro.
I know. I told him that too. He knew about Huberdeau, and he didn't tell me. So, so I don't know, guys. Well, I got to give a big shout out though to Nation Dan. He's probably one that made this happen with all the shit talking he did the minute the season ended. He ran his mouth the entire time, did not stop, and he manifested this also. Thank you, Nation.
Manifested what? The Flames getting slightly worse?
Well, no, but here's slightly worse. The thing is,
Unpack that.
the thing is though, they could have went into a full rebuild.
Yeah, they could.
Right?
That's
They
the
could have
point.
went to complete rebuild. When they first made the trade with Kachuk, we all saw the tweet from Elliott that just said Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew the return, but everybody at Flamesnation was like, Florida. Like
The minute I was like, it has to be Huberdeau. It has to be.
no, man. Like in my head, it kind of clicked like maybe Uyghur, but no way it was Huberdeau, man. We all thought it was picks and prospects and like we're done for, but no. Now we're sitting here and
Still
slightly worse, I guess. Slightly worse.
Yeah, so unpack slightly worse. For some reason, I'm going to defend against that.
Yeah.
So before you get to it, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to try and figure it out. So this is what I think Tyler's math is.
Mm-hmm.
Huberdeau, Gaudreau, even.
Close, yeah.
Yeah.
More or less even.
Kadri, not as good as Kachuk.
Kadri, not
Big
as
good Branson guy.
I like it, Brett. That was more.
You mean Connor McDavid's pylon?
Oh yeah. So like swapping essentially, yeah, when you break it down like that, I don't think Kadri at $7 million is a good signing.
For the next few years, it's fine.
yeah.
So
the
if
next
we're
GM's
talking, if we're
problem.
like our window right now for Edmonton is we have a 3-year window right now. So Calgary has just really improved themselves for the next 3 years. Kadri will be fine for the next 3 years. Huberdeau will be fine for the next 3 years.
The thing that I find risky about Kadri is just that he's only had 1 point per game season. He's had 2 60-point seasons and then averages somewhere around 50.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that for a $7
He
million
is-
player? Let's say he goes 55,
But he
let's say
brings
60 to 70.
he brings the intangibles
Yeah, I was
too,
gonna
right?
say,
That's
Tremendous,
the thing.
fantastic.
Yeah. You know.
He's a slightly meaner Ryan Nugent Hopkins. That's not worth $7 million.
Oh my God.
I'm going to kiss you.
I love the Nuge, but
Mean
Kadri is
Nuge.
impact.
Look at these numbers. He doesn't do anything except for when he got to rack up 29 power play points because he stood in front of the net while McKinnon shot pucks at him.
And
Like,
Pugliarvi's a $4 million player according to the numbers. So let's just lean in on that.
Fair enough.
well, I don't think Pugliarvi's a $4 million player.
And he got
Okay.
And I don't think
Yeah.
Kadri's a $7 million player. And you had to attach a first to Monahan to get rid of him to make this work.
It's a lot. Chanel first.
We would have, if we had Monahan, we would have attached a first to get rid of him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And you'd probably love to replace Ryan Monahan with
Sean Monahan.
and his brother Sean.
Yeah.
Their package deal for Kadri.
His brother Dean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Their blue line's great. It seems like what
Their blue
they're
line
doing.
got better.
Stop.
Their blue line got way better.
Best blue line in the league.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top
And
5, top 3 goalie.
You got.
Yeah.
You
Good
got.
defensive coach.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? And
like they're missing
And-
the only delta is like Kadri brings the tenacity that Tkachuk brings.
Yep.
So he brings the energy.
Yep.
It's just he's not a 100-point guy.
exactly.
That's the only difference.
Yeah. That's a big difference.
And he's not a play driver.
Calgary's
So I
defense got
worry
better.
like Huberdeau's a good, Huberdeau's a good play driver. I don't, sure. He's as good as Goudreau. Of
course.
Okay.
And he's bigger.
He's bigger, stronger. Yeah. He's,
Yeah.
You know,
Like, remember, at the beginning of the season, you're always like, we don't need toughness. And then later in the season, you're like, we need toughness.
I think losing the play driver in Tkachuk could also hurt Lindholm's numbers.
we just don't
Do
know
you
who's
think
gonna play
it's
where.
Tkachuk that drives the play?
Yeah.
Or is it Lindholm?
No.
Lindholm's sneaky good.
Lindholm is very,
He's
very
really
good.
good.
He's
Very
the defensive
underrated, yeah.
conscious and all that.
Like, does Patrice Bergeron drive the play?
Yeah, Patrice Bergeron drives.
Okay.
Lindholm's
So, you know,
Lindholm's
he's
up there.
Bergeron light.
Well, no.
Like you're making me defend the Flames here.
I know this is
Because
this is
you're
really a
weird,
bad
because
look
your
for
weird
you.
outlook. No, it's not about. I'm trying to.
I said Brad Treliving did a great job.
I think
but
Brad had to make these moves, man. He had.
Oh,
to
he
go
had to.
Of course.
At his head. Do you think Brad Treliving gives a shit what the Flames do in 2028?
No.
He knows that. He
the next
knows that
gen's
that ain't
problem.
my team then. So he's worried about the now. He's taking care of the now. We've got our guys covered.
more
We've got
than
our guys
taking
locked
care of it. Like that was he was dealt a shitty fucking hand.
Oh,
he
my
was.
God.
And so this is, but like this just goes back. Like the whole reason why I'm just like celebrating Brad Treliving is just like, come on, Ken Holland, let's give us something to celebrate for. Let's make some of those moves we didn't fucking see. Like you pull off Patty Kane, great, but if you don't, like, what are the magic going to work? Like we got to operate at the same level as a Tampa Bay.
I will say the Flames, the interesting thing, it feels like they're building themselves to beat the Oilers.
Well,
Right.
that's exactly
Yeah,
it.
wax by him. Yeah,
And you know, Kane and Kadri are fighting.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah.
and Zach were talking about
They
that
be
outside the
beefing.
door. That I don't think he's going to forget about that. That's a
You know they're
receiver.
fighting. I give the edge to
And
Kane.
Kadri's
Yeah, I
the
don't
kinda
know
guy-
if I
would
Nazem wants to.
Yeah,
But I think Kadri does it. He shows up.
I think he'll do it, but I don't know if
But
he
here's the
wants
thing,
to.
Kadri's such a rat too that if Kane doesn't engage, Kadri will go after someone else. He'll go.
Yeah, well, and Kane
find
put Chuck E. Cheese to bed.
Yes,
yeah,
he
he
did.
did. I mean, he's somebody else's problem. Now.
The other thing they replaced, the one thing they got exposed with Tkachuk in the playoffs is once we brought speed, he can't compete.
Yeah, he's slow on his feet.
He's slow on his feet, and Kadri's a good skater. Yeah. So arguably in the playoffs, maybe a better player.
So Kadri too, like I don't know if I've noticed this enough. I'm watching him. Yeah, he does the Justin Falk stuff and getting suspended here and there. But we obviously got past Dallas when we met you guys. But Tkachuk chased around Klingberg for 3 games and completely threw the Flames off their game plan, hurt his hand, that kind of stuff. Like is Kadri necessarily going to do that kind of crap that we've been dealing with?
Maybe.
Not to that level, no. But those are things that have kind of hurt the Flames in the past. Tkachuk kind of putting himself ahead of the team. But I mean, I wouldn't be upset if we would have kept Tkachuk. But
So if I would have told you 3 months ago, hey man, we're going to be sitting there end of August and it's going to be no Goudreau, Tkachuk or Monahan or Goodbranson.
R.I.P.
I miss
You would have, like, what, 3 months ago, if I would have told you all that, the percentage chance of you being like, oh, I'll be happy with the offseason is probably like, what, 1%?
Yeah, minimal.
And the fact that now, like, you have to be thrilled, right?
Yeah, I'm 100% thrilled, man. Like we talked about this on Shot Down of Flames. It was when Gaudreau left. I had put this picture out of, it was like Anderson and Hannafin on the bench, and they're like looking down, and Sutter's got his arms around both of them. And I put it out there, and I just said, Flamesnation, like, keep your head up, man. Like, we're going to be okay. And then boom, like 2 days later, we get Kachuk, Huberdeau, signs, Uyghur's coming down the pipe. Now we've got Kadri. Like, things have just, they're looking up for the Calgary Flames, and they're looking up for Flamesnation. I am absolutely hyped right now.
So what are we doing? Like, we have to counterpunch that.
I don't think so.
Phil Kessler.
Yes, we do.
Ben
Do you think we're
Harper.
good?
I think the blue line's not good.
Yeah, we're the same. Yeah, we're like, we're
third
not,
pairing
if
is
we're
not
taking
good.
a run, we're not there yet.
But how are you getting Chychrun if you say you pull off that Kane trade with your first round pick? How are you getting Chychrun?
Oh, you're not getting chicken.
you're not getting
So then how are you upgrading your blue?
Let's
might as well do
let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Barry gone, Broberg gone, Chychrun in.
You need
Thoughts?
to give up first in that.
Yeah, of course.
First in that.
That's fine.
That's okay. Giving up first is okay.
I think it's okay now because isn't there like someone put out a stat there that how many first rounders do you guys have in the lineup right now?
Yeah, and like Borgo and Holloway are close.
Yeah, they're
and,
close.
like all that. So
Like
got
the price on
enough first.
Chychrun's actually, it used to be 4 pieces. Now it's 3.
so
It's 2 firsts
yeah.
and then a piece.
So if you're giving up 2 firsts and a piece for that, and a first in a deal for Kane, well, that's too many firsts. You don't have that many firsts.
So I would do the defenseman first then.
So would
then,
I.
But then I think because of Kane, you probably pivot from Chychrun and you go after.
Or we go after
Dahan.
Kane and just win 10-8 every game.
But in the playoffs, we need to just like
in the playoffs,
we
you
need
win
Dahan.
8-7.
We need Dahan. We need Dahan.
Yeah, I'd love Calvin.
To
Dahan.
who? Dahan.
How about Lou not signing a single UFA?
It's remarkable. Like that team missed the playoffs
Are
last
people
year.
just not willing to play his game anymore? Because Lou is so old school.
Yeah.
Can't even have a
He's the
beer.
most, I guess it's just like enough's enough. Like, Lou, we're not doing it your way.
Like the Islanders missed the playoffs last year, and they made one transaction in the whole season.
I didn't.
What was
They
it?
were in.
A first for Romanov.
Yeah, that's right. At the draft. Yeah.
That's it. That's the only move they made at all summer.
And they were in on Johnny and they're in on Kadri. So the Flames have kind of given the middle finger twice now. I don't know. I could care less about the Islanders.
Yeah, like the
I
Islanders.
just find it's interesting.
It's
You know, it's
interesting,
just
yeah.
like a team that needed to do something has done zero.
Pete Blackburn had a good tweet. He was like, "I'd love to say that Lou's lost his fastball, but he's not even throwing pitches. He's just like standing there with the ball in his hand, being like,
So that phone wasn't plugged in anything, you know, the red operations phone or whatever.
Oh, man.
I couldn't even imagine being an Islanders fan right now. Like that's insane.
It's like throwing the towel in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much what Lou's doing.
Well, it would have been nice to have a nice quiet off season like this. I've had 1 week off in this whole off season.
Yeah, but you got Huberdeau.
Got Huberdeau, Uyghur. Pat said it yesterday. Take it to the bank that Uyghur's going to resign. So we'll take that for what it is. So
What jersey are you getting next?
Kevin Rooney, 29. I don't know. I got a soft spot for Uyghur. I've known him for a little while. I've podcasted with him before. I've touched base with him a little bit, so it'll be a Uyghur for sure. Just waiting to see what those
Blasty.
Well, it's Blasty's the third for sure, but the reverse retro is rumored to be the black, the 90s one with the pedestal up the front. So it's rumored to be that one. So we'll wait and see what they're like. I'm a big fan of the Reds though too, so we'll see. But it'll be a 52 Uyghur. Take that one to the bank.
Uyghur. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what they re-sign him for.
We go.
If the Flames had another move in the chamber, what would it be?
Something with Lucic. Pat was talking about that yesterday. About there's been some interest about Lucic. So whether that's just shedding cap to
Yes, hello, Brad. I would like to acquire a very slow
Calgary
man,
has
please.
interest in Lucic.
Yeah.
It's the Bruins, man. I don't know where it comes from.
If they kept half.
Half.
if the Flames kept
half.
Yeah, well, they're trying to get the 2011 band together. Krejci's coming back.
Yeah.
Johnny Boychuk's coming out of
Because they have-
retirement.
they
Even
have
Andrew
no
Ferentz
cap.
might.
They got no cap right now. Like they're right up against the cap. So if you moved out Lucic, that you can go and spend something at 2-3 million. So I don't know. That would be my
Where would
guess.
you put it? Obviously forward depth because your defense.
Yeah, the D is stacked, but that that allows you to go after maybe. Well, but that's they were kicking around at Paul Stastny, but does that make sense now? That you got 3 guys up the middle. Like you got Lindholm, Kadri, Backlund, and then
Kadri can play the wing though if you
That's
need
true,
him to.
Yeah. It's probably preferably on the wing.
That's true. Yeah, I know a lot of people early pencil him in with Blake Coleman to kind of cause a little ruckus there. So I don't know. We'll see.
Draw those two together could be good.
They'd be a little crash and bang.
Meanwhile, we're looking at Phil Kessel, which I don't mind.
Yeah, I do it for the memes.
We're trying to manifest PK Subban, which honestly I don't mind.
I don't know if it's
at the right price. Yeah, like $750.
Yeah, if it's cheap, I would do it, but no, don't overpay for Subban, man. Good guy, but yeah.
Dahan, Chikrin if you can. But if Chikrin goes to Ottawa, like bet right, what's Ottawa's odds to make the playoffs right now?
Probably higher.
Yeah, I'll check. I'll dig into this.
Chikrin and Hot Sam Bacho. Hot Sam Bacho. Hey, check.
I don't know what that's a reference to.
He wasn't here. That was Liam.
Oh God, I love Liam.
Yeah, Liam's where
he's better Tyler, isn't he?
Yep, he is better Tyler.
English Tyler.
Which is automatically better Tyler.
Exactly. Tyler with an accent is better Tyler.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Sounds like an authority.
Plus 200.
Plus 200. I am.
Their division's so good.
I know, but they got Chikrin now. Wild
Allegedly,
card.
in your opinion.
Wild card.
But like who's left on movement? Chikrin, Kessel, Subban. There's not much left.
Evan Rodrigue,
Sonny Milano.
Dahan.
Yeah.
I like Calvin Dahan as an Oiler.
He wants
I
heard from a source, I actually have a source. Wow, it's fucking weird. Like a legit one that says that Dahan wants to come to Edmonton. Like he wants to be here.
What?
Yes.
Why?
Well,
because our team's actually fucking good, Yaremchuk. Just believe, man.
yeah.
Where's he from?
Out east, I think.
Yeah, isn't he an Ontario guy?
Carp, Ontario.
Yeah.
Carp is a disgusting fish, but aside from that.
All right. Well, Carp, Ontario is a rural community in the West Carleton March Ward in the city of Ottawa, Ontario, located in the northwestern portion of the municipality, 33 kilometers from downtown Ottawa. Maybe he wants to go to Ottawa.
So that's like, what would Carp be to Edmonton? 33 kilometers. It's like Stony Plain.
Yeah,
a little bit further, I think.
Stony Plain, Spruce Grove.
A little bit
Things
further.
to do with Carp include the Carp Custom
It's like
Creamery.
Legal.
Yep.
There's a brewery,
Oh, Carp Brewery? Oh, it doesn't sound good.
Ridge Rock Brewing.
Oh, that
That's what
sounds
it's called.
appetizing. Yeah. Just
could
thinking
go
of
for one.
Carp beer.
And they do a farmer's market.
Right, save it for tomorrow though.
Well, tell Calvin Dahan, which I will through my source.
Yep.
We have a farmer's market. And
A
we don't
couple
have
of farmers'
carp.
markets.
We have sturgeon in the river. And they're big, mean motherfuckers.
The St. Albert Farmer's Market's very good too.
Mhm.
Calvin,
Yeah, it's
me and
lovely.
you could go for nice walks in the summer together.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
House close to mine for sale. Calvin, we could be neighbors.
That'd be nice.
Oh, what street's that on?
Just look for the,
Are you guys worried that the Oilers are actually going to do nothing?
No.
Know enough
No.
out there that they're
No.
But like worried.
Winky face emoji, man.
Like I think the Oilers
Yeah.
might do nothing.
right. Okay,
But I'm not
is it
worried about
Like,
it
if
right
they-
now.
if
There's
this is their
trauma in us to think there might
if this
not.
is their lineup on opening night. Are you worried?
They can make the playoffs.
They'll make
with
the
this
playoffs
lineup.
that
They just
way.
can't win the Stanley Cup.
No, I agree with that.
Give it rank the teams in the Pacific, Princey,
Oh, it changes now.
It changes now,
drastically.
so-
and the Vegas thing.
So obviously, you guys are just gonna laugh. I'm going. Calgary's going right back to number one.
Oh, wow.
They
What
are.
a shocker.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Calgary's
Stunning
going-
turn.
What's the hot take button?
If you, I'll let him.
He's
we
doing
weren't
something
prepped.
else.
yeah, we
We're
were prepped.
prepped.
Oh,
It was a hot
geez.
take. At Flames Nation, Montana's getting messy last week. I put Oilers.
I like you
I
can't
did
even
put
hear his
Oilers number
button.
one. Zach shirted me. It's Flames, Oilers, Kings, Canucks, Golden Knights, Sharks, Kraken.
I don't
Ducks.
disagree,
Actually,
except for
you know
I'm
what? I left
swapping
the
1 and
Ducks out. I
2.
left The Ducks out. The Ducks, I think, are going to be sneaky better.
Why?
Strom's not bad, and Klingberg. That's what I would say. Like they.
Mason
Klingberg
McTavish
he is
beast.
signing to get out of there.
Yeah, that's true. He's doing the Taylor Hall thing, just signing to get somewhere else. But
Except Taylor Hall sitting there going, damn it. Why
Yeah.
did I pick Buffalo to
Oh, I
do
know,
that?
that's-
Well, yeah, he missed out on a lot of money. He could have signed somewhere long term,
Yeah.
probably for 7.
But
But now he's in Boston, which
Yes,
is
I
it was,
agree. Like,
it was
Cal-
destiny. He always should have been there.
Calgary, Edmonton 1-2. That's probably everyone's
Calgary,
ranking right now.
Edmonton, Calgary 1-2, you mean?
Yeah, whatever order you put them in, like
it'll flip flop throughout the year.
3. I'm so tempted to put Vancouver at 3.
I think Vancouver is low key going to be better.
Out of that next tier, if you break it into tiers and it's Calgary, Edmonton at the top, Vegas, LA, Vancouver is tier 2. Vancouver is the best goaltending.
I want Vegas to just,
I want Vegas to
fire
go away.
Yeah.
especially when we go there January 14th.
Vegas has the worst goaltending.
The worst management.
Well,
Worst
do we or
management.
is Logan Stanley actually going to surprise us?
Logan
this year?
Thompson.
Well, wait till you see Logan Stanley in
Yeah.
that. Jeez, I am Wanye right now with my names. Eh?
Yeah.
Jesus. Logan Stanley is a player in the NHL
That
for the
big,
record
6
that's
foot.
currently playing.
Yeah.
Yes.
6'8" guy. On
Yeah, he's
the
huge.
Jets.
Yeah, well, fuck, put the pads on him. That guy doesn't have to move.
They'll go and get some goalie. They'll
I'm
find
not
some.
high on the LA Kings either.
What?
They got better. You
No.
like their goaltending.
They're healthy now, so they're
Doughty's
better
back.
already.
They got Fiala. Arvidsson's healthy.
Jonathan Quick's going to be awesome.
Yeah. They're still doing the 1A, 1B thing.
Jonathan Quick is not good. Cal Peterson's not good either.
But it's a good thing that it's going to be Calgary and Edmonton going to the top.
Jonathan Quick's going to Vegas.
Criminal that Oilers and Flames play 3 times
Oh,
and none after
It's a
January.
joke. Yeah.
After January.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. You don't later in the year when they're established, even after the deadline, when you add it just makes no sense.
It's got to be a minimum of 4 times. And yeah, you got to have one
Yeah.
down the run. You got to play him in
We
March.
had the one in March when you guys all came down to Edmonton when I met you guys for the first time.
Oh yeah, that one didn't
9-8.
go.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
It was
You know
exciting though, but
That's
You know
fun.
what would fix this? Is if they redid the divisions. Go NFL style, 8 divisions in the league.
8 divisions in the league.
You could have the North Div with Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, and,
Seattle.
and Winnipeg.
Or Winnipeg, yeah.
Just throw
Calgary.
Winnipeg in there.
Canadian, yeah.
Got the Can division. Then you could go the Cali teams with Vegas. Then you could go like a Central-esque thing with
Canada
like
East.
with like Zona, Chicago,
I like how you're
Dallas,
abbreviating everybody's name. I like this about you today.
Soda,
Car.
throw soda in
Yeah, I
there.
got a soda put in there. Yeah.
Soats.
The Soats. And then yeah, you could do Canada East, like you said.
Canada East, yeah.
Go with Rano,
Toronto,
Rana.
Ottawa, Montreal.
Ta, yeah.
Yeah.
The old MTL. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm just saying that's an interesting way. If you want to get more division games, make more divisions and have
Well, I don't want too many division games
Yeah,
either.
that's-
Like that's
16 2-team divisions.
It is, given what the Flames did this offseason,
Yeah.
it sucks so bad. There's only 3 battles of Alberta next year.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
good for
But
television.
starts the season with a bang too in the first like 3 weeks.
It does,
Oh.
man.
That's
like,
great, but then nothing.
The hockey
know.
isn't as important then.
But it sucks if you guys like somebody makes a trade mid-season and you want to see what that guy might be like against you. It sucks,
Yeah,
man.
that's
It's a tough schedule, man. Like
Like, I don't want to go back to the days when I was like, you played them, 8 times or whatever from
7,
the
yeah.
Northwest
Yeah, that
Division
was-
days.
that
Like,
was
that was
whack.
too
That
much.
was wild,
But
yeah.
3 is not enough against
3 is
Calgary.
not enough. Yeah, it should be at least 4 spread out throughout the season. You do 1 early, get 1 close to Christmas, 1 right after, and then post deadline.
Yeah.
That'd be my thought. It's more fun for us because
should have
actually
4 games,
this time when we're doing it with Flamesnation, you're not going to have 1 guy versus 50. I've bulked up. I've
Yeah.
added some guys.
You had a
They're gonna
busy
come.
offseason. Flames Nation has had a busy offseason.
Are you doing a trip up to Edmonton?
Yeah, it's already been asked in the group chat. When are we going up to Edmonton? So
What are the dates? When's the
Good question. We'll have to go to the men behind the computers here. But I think one of them's around Halloween. I could be wrong, but
we're down there. It's October 28th. We're coming down.
yeah, that's right. You guys will be coming down to us, but everybody's all excited because they want to go see the new arena. Because ours is
Saddle
the Saddle Dome. It's just so lovely.
Yeah. Come check it out.
All right. I have a couple other things I want to get to. Do we want to keep going on this on the hockey talk, or can I slightly pivot? We need to give some love to our friends in Montana's. Princey, what was your experience like in Montana's?
Montana was great, man. Like
How many racks you do?
I did 3.
Oh, good show. That's a good show.
It's
Yeah, that was a good haul. It was like a little bit tougher to eat while doing a podcast, but we're trying to showcase a little bit more. We're having some fun with
we
it. But
killed it when we did ours.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
like,
We killed the podcast, you mean?
yeah,
I especially like the part when I'm going like, oh,
yeah, I know. That's what I was like waiting to be like, not like smacking in the microphone or anything like that. But no, it's good, man. It's good for Flamesnation too to get out and do this kind of stuff in live stuff. We've just been doing our podcast over Zoom. So anytime we get a chance to do it live, it's so much better. Good at Montana as they were cycling us the beers. It was good. Good topics, good stuff. We went on Instagram live and did a Q&A after that too. Tons of good questions. Lots of people asked about Kadri and we were like, he's going to the Islanders. It doesn't matter. So, and here we sit today. Number 91 is a Flame.
Doesn't Mangiapane wear 91?
88.
No, 88.
Isn't
It was
Lindholm
Yarn-
wearing 91? Oh,
Yarn
Yarncroke.
Croak, the guy that got 1 goal against the Oilers in the playoffs, and then the Oilers immediately scored right after, so it didn't matter. And then signed the 4-year, $2 million deal in Toronto or whatever it was.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Weird
too.
one, yeah. Yeah, they're paying for his last year. They weren't paying for Calgary.
Anyways, if you want to come to Montana's with us and you're listening to this podcast, send it in. Twitter, Instagram, however you want to communicate with us. You can even email Tyler@Oilersnation.com or email whoever you
Or
want.
mail to your house at
Beep.
Slide into me DMs if you like.
And send us the topics of conversation that we will be discussing when you have lunch with us. Need to be available next Wednesday to have lunch with us.
And then you're going to come with Tyler and I to the Nike outlet.
Yeah.
Didn't be disappointed
Because they have nothing in there.
I got to play hockey at 4:30 on Wednesday.
A nice light meal. Nice light meal. Had hockey, no problem.
Oh God.
Gonna burn off a couple racks.
We have to do like 11 o'clock lunch.
No, we don't.
Isn't that when you eat? Don't you eat lunch at 11? You eat
That's
dinner
when
at 3?
that's when I have first lunch.
Yeah, okay.
Post breakfast.
11:30.
Post breakfast. Yeah. Anyways, you can have lunch for us at Montana's. All you can eat Rib Fest is on until September 12th.
Gonna get Montana's messy again. I'm excited. I'm gonna draw another picture of you, Tyler.
Oh, that was actually you're a very good illustrator.
That was nice.
I like to doodle.
It's good. I saw that.
All right. There's a couple things I want to get to.
Okay.
Did you watch Big Brother last night? Because I did not.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I need to get caught up on that one episode behind. Yesterday on BLT Bets, we looked up. Prince, are you a Big Brother fan?
I am. I just haven't caught much of it this year, but I get the gist of what you're talking about.
We looked up the betting odds
Oh,
for
it's
Big
the
Brother
best.
this year. Who do you
It's the
think
best.
is the betting odds favorite to win this season?
Monty.
You'd be wrong.
Taylor.
You would also be wrong.
Terrence. Not a Terrence.
Turner. You would also be wrong.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes Michael.
Michael's, but fuck. The
He's
house is
good.
going to turn.
He's good.
But
too good, too fast.
He reads every situation the
Correctly.
right way.
Yes. Yes. he
But
does.
at some point,
He was too good, too fast. I think that'll be his
the
undoing.
dummies are going to turn on him. If the dummies are
Yes.
smart, they'll turn on him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got to go low key like Derek the cop.
Mm-hmm.
Derek the coffee.
He's
Like,
gonna, he's gonna slide
he's
for a little
too
bit.
public. He's too public with how powerful he is.
Michael's plus 180. Joseph and Monty are plus 450. Turner is
I
plus
like Joseph's
5.
game too.
Turner's plus 500.
Joseph's could be in trouble soon at some point. He's playing both sides of the house.
And so is Kyle, who's at plus 600. And then Taylor is the highest female.
What about Turner?
You mean Terrence? No, Turner is plus 500.
Of Kobayashi
And
Maruja.
Taylor is the favorite, minus 250 to win America's favorite house guest.
Taylor?
Yeah.
She is kind of showing her true like side with the power a bit.
Yeah.
Like
She's not a good HOH.
no, she's horrific HOH, but like she's kind of like being like extremely arrogant.
Oh,
I saw that
Like-
coming the second she won HOH.
So-
Like her when you're paid, like when I shoot, I don't miss. Like what? Like what are you trying to like? I don't get.
I love last
who is the
night's-
cop? Michelle?
no, Danielle.
Danielle. Like she kept saying how strong she is. How strong she is.
Wait,
like
the cop this year?
yeah, the cop this year.
Nicole.
Nicole. What did I say? Michelle.
I said Danielle.
whatever.
Whatever.
Crazy amount of names.
Ryan Monahan.
Sean Nugent.
She just kept saying how strong of a player she is. Like she kept like don't do that. Anyways, okay.
Last night's was great.
So Terrence is favorite to win.
I'm looking forward to you watching last night's because the veto was excellent.
Nice.
Like in terms of
The shenanigans.
like, yeah, okay, yeah. There's
There's some interesting decisions.
It's entertaining this year because the storyline isn't like just like clean and straight like it's been like, which means boring. It's like it is all over the map right now.
I'm really surprised that this big alliance kept it on the rails, seemingly at least up until haven't seen last night yet. But this big alliance actually kept it on the rails for like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
That's surprising. Usually early in the game, that thing splits up quick.
We'll see.
Okay.
Well, it's been we'll see for a while.
And
We'll
when
see.
this new twist comes in.
The only one that wants to try to blow it up secretly is Michael. Like he's been actively like every week he's been thinking about blowing it up.
Yep.
Yeah, he's good.
I think Joseph's
But he's got
problem-
5 wins here in the first.
Joseph's
handful of
problem
weeks.
is that he's too loyal to it. Like he needs to be like, if he wants to win this game, he has to be the guy who steps up, wins an HOH and says, I'm getting out Michael. But we'll see. Anyways, I wanted to get Big Brother talk out of the way.
You got it.
Yeah. Tomorrow, golf tournament, plenty of great sponsors doing holes,
Yes.
sponsored holes. Alfa Romeo, luxury car dealer. They're going to give you a chance to get an Alfa Romeo and go to the Fairmont JPL for a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oodle Noodles
That's
out
a
there.
great prize, by the way.
Oh yeah.
You're going to be a big boss if you
Also,
got
we
that.
got
balls.
Oilersnation Oodle Noodle ball markers.
Yeah.
Those look awesome.
That's
like
going
the
in the
poker
swag
chips.
bag. Yeah, it's going in the swag bag.
Super cool.
I picked up the beef jerky. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You stopped in
I did.
Leduc.
Yeah, I did.
Have you tried some?
I haven't yet.
Oh my God. Wilhauk beef jerky is elite.
They definitely sized me up and they're like, "Who are you and why are you wearing that hat?" And I told him, I
Get
was
the
like-
fuck out of
I was
Trent is a
like-
diehard Oilers fan. just so
Yeah,
you know.
he called me
Shout
out right
to him.
away and he was like, "Why are you wearing that hat?" I said, "I'm from Oilersnation, man, but I represent the Flames." And he's like, "Okay, one time, but don't ever do it again."
Just shout out the old Grizzlies.
Old Grizzlies.
Go Grizz.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I can't wait for some beef jerky in the morning.
I'm so excited. It's going to go well with our morning Caesars, Princey.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so happy that I got put in the cart with Bagman.
Well, yeah. So you're not golfing. You're just coming
know,
to
but
the
I'm
tournament to cruise around and
cruise
drink
around.
and harass people.
Yeah.
It's the Bag Milk and Prince show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time.
Oh yeah, you will for sure.
Totally.
My job of driving around every year is one of my favorite gigs. I'm going to see who's going to let me take their drives for them.
Yeah.
I'm just going to yell at Tyler. I'm going to find him when somebody wins his truck.
I'm very stressed about that.
So I can't wait. So tomorrow at the tournament. So and I don't know if we've released this through article or anything, but to educate anyone who's playing tomorrow, at the registration table, we sell something that's called the super ticket. It's $40. You get your 2 mulligans, but it's also your entries into the draw for like our awesome prizes. So one of them being the Alfa Romeo package. We've got a signed Nuge jersey from ATB. We've got a signed Darnell Nurse jersey from ourselves. We've got Loge table brought to you by Trilogy Oilfield.
Alfa Romeo experience. We've got, what else I got here?
We got a pint game day package, which is tickets and a GC.
Got some GCs all over the place.
We got GCs all over the place. So it's so you get entered into the draw for those big prizes because they're all high value, which is great. We've got great sponsors that have kicked it in. Oh,
So
it's a novella.
Here is your breakdown of everything happening tomorrow if you're coming to the golf tournament. Oodle Noodle hole, Sherwood Ford hole in one.
Tyler's truck hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got men's longest drive, which is how do you say that?
Oh, that needs to be changed. That's being moved to something else, but it's all good.
Well, it's already printed out.
Oh
on
yeah.
hundreds
Well,
of copies.
it's getting bundled.
It's already printed on the flyers.
Oh God.
Ladies long drive is a Little Brick gift card.
Yeah.
Ladies
KP.
What's that mean?
You know what KP is? It doesn't make sense, but you don't know what it means. Close to the hole.
thin?
Yeah.
Oh, it shouldn't. That doesn't make sense at all. It should
It's
be
KP. It's KP, man.
Okay. That's a Duchess gift card.
You bet.
Great one. Cornerstone Insurance has a hole-in-one hole. Designated drivers is there
Yep.
with Caesars. Is that what that means?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't read.
So designated drivers, just so you know, that's a service that they're going to be donating their services for people that may have had a couple too many drinks that brought their car there to get it home. They're accepting, instead of taking their fee, they're just anything they get as a donation towards Gregor's grads.
Nice.
Which is cool.
Alfa Romeo's there with some games. Sherbrooke is there with beer sampling. Yegburger. Our boy Emad's got food and water.
Oh, so bad news. Update just effective this morning. Emad is having a staffing issue that he has to stay at the store. So we're trying to scramble to bring in. Yeah. So we get, thoughts and prayers with Emad, because that's always some stressful so he's got to take care of business, and I respect it.
Men's KP hole is a Twig and Berries prize. And then when you
Maybe
buy
you can even take a picture with Brad.
Beard Brad.
will he be there?
He is.
No, he is there. Absolutely.
Nice. And then the super ticket, like you said, $40. Nuge jersey from ATB.
That may go missing.
Nurse jersey.
How many of those do you need, bro?
Yeah.
I'm due to buy some. I get hit up on that bet all the time. I need to buy 4 jerseys.
We got Oilers tickets and a gift card to the Pint, Oilers jersey from Sports
3
Closet,
jerseys.
the Alfa Romeo experience, $250 Polar Park Brewing GC. Wow.
You got to check out that room. It's a good room.
You could do some damage there. A Loge table from Trilogy. Hello.
Yeah.
And a $250 GC to Nation Gear.
Gear up.
Wow. I'm just learning about all
And
this, which is why I didn't know how to
That
read.
GC for Nation Gear is also exciting because I saw a bunch of the designs that Kennedy's working on right now. There is some great stuff coming.
Loading up for the season.
We're
It's exciting
getting-
times. Do we have a how do I say this? I'll get in trouble. An 88 from Chicago design.
I mean, I don't have an idea on how that looks.
We're getting to that point. Like once the golf tournament's done, that's like our last big summer event. And like we're getting to the point where it's hyped for the next season. Like we got the gear's cool.
Shit's lit.
Content ideas are cool.
Content ideas are cool. Tyler's pitching us, and we're going to document this. Tyler's pitching us on an idea for this upcoming season. And we're going to share that with you.
Video coming shortly.
All
right. You guys have a heart out, so we got to wrap this thing up. Shout out to our friends DoorDash. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
When you are way too hungover Saturday from the golf tournament or that night when you cannot function in a kitchen safely, you just call our friends at DoorDash. They got you. Don't worry about it.
They got you. I DoorDash. So last night, I'll tell you what I did. Wednesdays, I play hockey. So yesterday was at 5.
Yeah.
And right after hockey, my girlfriend had a busy day, and so I wanted to get us dinner. Yep. So I ordered it. I went and DoorDashed some food. Actually, it was Oodle Noodle, of course, but it actually was. DoorDashed it and raced it from the rink. I raced the driver from the rink from the Oodle Noodle to my house. I beat him by 3 minutes.
Unreal.
So I got home, dumped my hockey bag, walked out the door, bang, ding dong, Oodle Noodle. Father of the year, boyfriend of the year. Thank you very much.
Did you see the official Oilers account just tweeted Flamesnation?
Yes, they did.
Did they?
Yep. Princey said fear, and they said, "Oh yeah."
Did they?
Yeah,
terrified with a gif of the Oilers winning an OT.
Someone might get fired for that.
Yeah, the new social manager.
Someone might get fired for that. I'm like, thank you. We love it. Let's play more.
The new social manager is going to get a talking to.
Jeez, yeah, they didn't read the game notes, did they? The rules of engagement. Rules of engagement with us 0.
That's good stuff. That is good stuff. All right. That's going to do it. Princey, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, it was a nice little quick trip up to Edmonton, a couple pit stops. Now we got Ryan Pike's podcast up on deck. I got to get that out there.
Did he just record one?
He did. He just sent it to me right now. So we're going to get it up there. Emergency podcast. They'll have the breakdown on Kadri. If you want to listen to that on Flamesnation Radio, dropping this afternoon.
Beautiful. And when the Oilers...
No one in this audience is going to listen.
No, not one.
Nice try.
Nation
also, actually, go and like and review it. So give them a 5-star and then just fucking dump them.
And leave us 5 stars in a review. And next week you could win some Oodle Noodle gift.
Yeah, and you know what? In September, we're going to start the same program for you guys because Oodle Noodle in Calgary is opening end of September.
All right, that's going to be a wrap for episode 4 and 5 of the Real Life Podcast, brought to you by the HGA Group. We'll be back on Monday and potentially a special guest next Thursday as well.
Oh.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Real Life Podcast. Don't want to miss any of our nonsense? Hit the subscribe button and give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram.